Hey everybody, it's Lauren, and I am on my way to my classroom for the first time for the year of 2021. And I'm just gonna go scope it out and see kind of what it looks like, measure some things, and see what I need to update, see if the printers are working and the laminator is working or not. Because if it is, then I can print some things off and start laminating and cutting them. I don't have too much to do since this is my fourth year being in the same classroom, teaching the same grade. So I'm really blessed that I don't have much to do, but I do want to go ahead and get up there and just kind of scope it out. Our school's been closed all summer because we had hallway renovations. They were painting the walls and giving us new tile in all the hallways because our school's been there for a while. So we got a facelift on the inside, so that's really exciting. Get to see what that looks like and just kind of look around my classroom and make sure that there's nothing else that I need to add to my to-do list. So I'm really excited to go see it and show you guys how I get ready for the school year. Hello. Oh my gosh, it looks so good in here. It's crazy. Looks so different. This is what it looks like. They put everything up on the shelf, the countertop, I mean, and they scrunched everything into this corner. So I'm gonna have to move everything back to where it belongs. Oh, and I did leave the paper up. I thought I had taken it down. So I think I might just leave it up because honestly, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. I mean, there are some rips in it down here, but I could always just patch maybe those spots. But kids always like kick the bottom part, and that's why like the border is not there anymore and everything. So yeah, it's crazy stuff to be back. So I have all of this decorations that I had in these two big tubs, and I had them up on top of my closet, but I was really tired of having to go above my closet to grab them. I'm afraid of heights, so I'd have to literally like step up here and then reach them, and it was really scary. So I decided to buy these crates, and I'm going to put each holiday in each one, and then I'm going to put them here and also at the top of my closet as well. So I'm trying to untangle some Christmas stuff right now, and we'll see what it looks like when I'm finished. I've finished tidying up my classroom. There's a few books that I do need to put away, but my library it was already pretty clean. I keep it pretty tidy so I don't have to do anything crazy. I just moved all the desks over there, and what's sad is this is the pile of things that I'm gonna have to either throw away or take home. And I also can't have these scoop chairs either, which the kids absolutely love. They are the school's property. I bought them with school money, so I put my name on it, and they're gonna take it to storage facility. And then here is my desk area. I have all of my read alouds for each term and kind of organized so that I know kind of what books I typically read around like the holidays and different units of study. Here's our schedule. It's where I write what the date is, and then this is my schedule, and it's magnetic so that if something changes, I can move it around. And also if there's anything that I have to add, I can add computer lab, assembly, writing, library, different stuff like that. So there's that. And then here's where I have some of my books that I'm probably gonna start the year reading. I've got some stickers and some other tools here. This is where I have some of my sight word booklets for my students. And then down here I have some math manipulatives that are magnetic for the board. Here I have all of my files, keeping up with what I'm teaching on what day. It has all the days of the week. And then I also keep some paperwork, papers that I've graded, and also some of the things that I need to reteach kids. Then I have some of my teacher supply stuff, first aid kit, with some doctor's notes, and then I also have my microwave and my kettle. And then here is where I have other school stuff, like a bunch of files, guided reading, guided math, intervention, things like that. And I also have my phonics speech ball because I teach 2nd grade and they need to really know their phonics. Here's my special hat that I use. Here's the H that I painted with a little bow, and then I added this to it so I could hang it up. I have the Great Pencil Challenge. I actually lost this one, so I'm gonna have to probably make a new one. This is where if my class fills up their warm fuzzy jar, then they get to pick a mystery prize. And then the thing that I'm going to work on next is I'm going to take all of this out of the drawer and I'm going to put it in my own toolbox. I just ordered the toolbox today, and then I'm going to organize all that stuff in there. Here are the kids' mailboxes. Here I have encyclopedias and dictionaries, as well as magnetic letters and flashcards. And here I have their boxes. I don't know what we're going to be allowed to do, but typically I give every child a number and then they get a box to keep their supplies in, and then they also get a cubby. My cubbies used to be labeled, but they got taken off during cleaning time because these were like heavily disinfected, but usually I have these numbered. Here's my word wall and all my Hello Kitties. I love Hello Kitty a lot. And then here are where I keep like disinfected wipes and antibacterial things and plastic baggies. And then actually here's where I'm going to put my objectives for the year. I'm going to put it on these cabinets instead of where I usually put them is on the board by the schedule. But I thought it was just kind of busy up there. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I'm also in the process of ripping these off the floor. These are usually where I have them line up, but clearly it's not 3 to 6 feet apart. So I'm gonna have to work on that. But they're just Velcro on the bottom. So here's one that I ripped off. They're just Velcro and they like do not come off like unless you rip them off. So I'm gonna work on that too. And I'm gonna put all of this up as well. This up, put the background on it, and I put a bunch of colorful papers with these so I can clip their work up onto the wall. And I guess I don't have a border yet. I'm not sure if I want to do border or like boa. Took everything from on top and I put a lot of it behind the tree because it's pretty deep back in there. And then I put the binders down here. A lot of times I use the binders for kids or for different subjects, so I have extra binders. And now everything fits inside this and it looks really nice. Blogger in the world. When I went to Walmart, I also got a set of Astro Brights, and that's what you saw outside. I literally just stapled them up in the middle and then put a, what's it called? Clothespin. I put a clothespin at the top so that I can, don't have to staple their work up to the wall because I don't want it to rip. And I want it just to be easy to put it up there and switch things out. And then I also bought some of these from Walmart. They're just colorful index cards. They look really bright and pretty. And then I also got multi-use labels because I like to label bins with these or just kind of anything that I need. And then here's something really cute. So it says, if you like turn it a certain way, it like changes. So here's this mermaid today, unicorn tomorrow, and it's just so cute. I love to use this for writing notes about behavior issues that I have, and that way I have it all in one big journal and I can write down details, and then later at the end of the day I can write it in a Google Doc that I have specially for behavior so that I can always have it digitally. But this is just a nice way to keep notes on behavior and things that go on in the classroom just so that I don't forget. It's just to take all of these and cover up any of the ones that have writing on it. So like some of the kids like drew a lot of stuff on it and like kind of messed some of them up and they look kind of just crazy and have their name on it and stuff. So I'm going to fix that right now. That I really need to do that I don't want to do is go through my books and decide which ones are just falling apart or just never get read. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. And kind of pull those from the shelf and put them in like a pile where I can give them to maybe another teacher or donate them to Half Price Books or somewhere, or just give them away like throughout the year maybe or something, because there's just way too many books here, which is a good problem to have, but I'm gonna be honest, like the kids can't possibly read every single one of these books. There has to be some that they don't like. So sometime before school starts, that's something that I want to do, is weed it out. So all of these books are books that I've just accumulated through the past 3 years. These books that are really tiny are like guided reading books. So they're like on a level, and they're for like teaching reading. These are my nonfiction books. It's very small compared to my fiction section, which is this entire shelf. And then this section is new books that we got from the district this year. They bought us a lot of cool books, and so these are all, they belong to the school. So I won't be obviously throwing any of these away because they're brand new, but any of the books that I have accumulated myself and have my name on them, I'm going to try to figure out what to do with them. What I'm doing now is I'm putting this tacky stuff on the back of this clear sleeve, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sleeves up on my objective wall. I'm going to center the objective thing in a second, and this way I'm going to have them all up on the wall like so, and so then every week I'll be able to change out what my objective is for each of my subjects that I teach. Right now I only have 2 of these. I'm gonna have to ask my principal to buy me more, or probably I'll just buy some really quick from the store. They're really, really nice because your students can't rip them or write on them or anything like that. So it's just really nice to have. And call it quits for day 1 back in my classroom. Pretty much everything is organized how I like it. Oh, I do need to put those back up. Every time like I look around, I'm like, oh, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. And I need to order some of these clear things to hang up the objectives. I have my scoop chairs labeled, ready to be taken away. I need to find some homes for some of the things that I don't want anymore. I do have a few books I need to put away. I need to take these home or to my parents' house. And I definitely need to get more chairs because we're required to have a desk and chair for every student. So that'll be fun. I need to ask my principal what I'm going to do with all of these because I don't know if I'm allowed to have them or not. If I can't have scoop chairs, I don't know why I can have these, but I don't know how they're going to sit at my desk. If they use normal chairs, that's going to be a terrible answer. So, yep. I am pretty happy with a lot of things I got accomplished with today. It is 4:13 right now. I stayed a lot longer than I thought I would. I did go to Walmart and go to lunch and stuff like that. But I did get a lot of stuff done that I won't have to worry about once professional development starts and we won't have a lot of time in our rooms. I feel like I got a lot accomplished. So yay! My Fitbit is so confused because I almost walked 10,000 steps today. 52 active minutes for working in my classroom and going to Walmart. And I've burned over 2,000 calories, walked over 4 miles. I mean, working in school, I miss so much. Just being on my feet and moving around. It makes you really tired at the end of the day, but it definitely makes you feel just better overall because you're being active. I really missed that.